That's who we are. Okay? We are the imagination, personified, manifested, made tangible, made visceral. Okay? But we are imagination itself. Our imagination is resilient and will always find a way to shine. Okay? So you may know of people who lose a sense, right? So if you can't see, your hearing improves. Or these people are deaf, okay? So they can't hear, but then they're able to see much stronger, okay? And they use sign language to communicate. And one thing that I've noticed in China is that when I go to restaurants, now and then there'll be groups of deaf people communicating with each other. They're always happy. In fact, they're the happiest people you will ever meet in China. And it's not because they're doing sign language, it's because deaf people have a deeper emotional intelligence. And so when they're together, they're able to communicate emotionally, and that brings tremendous joy and comfort to them. Okay? Does that make sense? All right, let's give another example. This is the greatest composer, one of the greatest composers in human history, Beethoven. His music is startling. Okay? His music is extremely famous. Problem is, he was deaf. That's kind of strange. How is it possible for you to be deaf, yet at the same time compose some of the world's greatest music? The answer is, he saw the music. Okay? The music came to him in dreams and was able to see the picture. Okay? Because what is music? Music is vibrations, right? So, but they're like vibrations, they're waves, right? So you can actually see for yourself a movie of vibrations. And the more symmetrical these vibrations are, the more beautiful the music is. Does that make sense? So because he saw the music, he was able to create music that was unique in human history. Others hear the music, but he saw the music and it turned into a movie, okay, of movement. All right. This is John Milton. He wrote Paradise Lost. Problem is, he wrote it while he was blind, okay? How did he do that? Because he heard the songs, okay? He turned Paradise Lost into a musical, into music. So he actually didn't need to speak it out. He just heard it out, okay? So he had secretaries who wrote out whatever he sang out. And that's why when you read Paradise Lost, it's actually like music. It's beautiful. It's probably the most beautiful poetry ever composed in the English language. So you can see how resilient the human imagination is. If you want to express yourself, you'll find a way. Okay? It's all about will. Do you really want to express yourself?